Hello everyone, I hope you're all doing okay. I know it's been a while. I'm not sure if all of you have seen my community post I did a couple of weeks ago, but basically I've been really overwhelmed lately and just didn't really feel like talking to a camera. So I took a pretty long break from uploading videos, but since it's finally a hobonichi season and I obviously can't miss out on that, I am back now. And initially I wanted to come back with kind of a planner and journal system update video because I kind of feel like I have a lot of stuff to update you on, and I also want to reflect on what I tried over the last couple of months. But spoiler alert, I'm back in the hobonichi cousin. So yeah, I don't know. I will definitely be doing a system update and kind of reflect on what I did recently, but yeah, since it's almost September 1st, I wanted to get this video out first, just because I feel like it's a bit more relevant right now. And we're probably all thinking about hobonichi. So yeah, I'm just really excited to share my thoughts about the new 2025 lineup with you and kind of talk you through what I think about all of the new covers and stuff, and also, of course, talk about what I'm planning on getting for 2025. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today, and I'm pretty excited. Okay, maybe let's take a look at the website first and kind of look through all of the new covers and stuff, and then I'll talk about what I'm planning on getting for next year. I don't know, maybe let's do this in order. Let's talk about the A6 covers first. I won't be getting an A6 cover for next year just because I don't need one. I already have two, and I'm not really planning on using an A6 in 2025. But if I would get one, I would probably go for this one because I don't know why, but I just really like this color combination for some reason. Like, I really like this light pink with like the gray on the inside. And I was actually kind of thinking about getting it, even though I'm not planning on using it. But to be honest, I feel like hobonichi season is already pretty big on overconsumption, and I'm getting a lot of stuff that's not really necessary. So I feel like I really want to think things through and only get stuff I'm actually planning on using instead of things I just find pretty. Like, I'm pretty sure I would be able to use this at some point, but I don't know, I just really want to stop buying things just because they're pretty for, like, I don't know, later. Do you know what I mean? I'm not sure. But yeah, I won't be getting this one. And I also really like this color. I feel like this doesn't really fit like my whole color scheme and like all of the other stuff I have, but overall I really like this. And what I also really like, but I already have this cover, is the A6 gingham. This was released in 2024, and to be honest, like, if they still had this in the A5 this year, I will probably also get the A5, but they only release like the A6 size. And yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with just having the A6, but yeah, I will probably also get the A5 if they still had it. But yeah, I feel like one is enough. But I don't know, I just really, for some reason, I just really like this cover. It's just kind of fun, but still very clean looking, if that makes sense. I don't know. So yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of all of these specialty covers. Is this the right way to describe them? Like, for example, I really get why people love this one, but for me personally, it's just too much. Like, I don't know. I absolutely love what they did with like the design on the inside, but the outside is just a bit too much for me personally. And like, when I'm getting a cover, I usually plan on using this the whole year. I don't think I would be able to look at this the whole year. So yeah, I feel like this is really nice. Like, It's just kind of simple, but still a bit more than just simple, if that makes sense. Like, yeah, I kind of like this one, but I won't be getting this. Actually, it's not even that expensive. Oh no. No overthinking, please. I'm kind of set on all the things I want to get, so let's just hope I don't like change my mind, because today is August 29th. So yeah, we don't want to change our mind. All right? Okay. I feel like this is always a pretty popular cover. I think it's cute. It's not cute enough for me to get it. So yeah, I feel like you can probably already hear that I'm not too excited about too much of the things. And I feel like that's kind of how I would describe this lineup, to be honest. Like, I feel like there's just so much stuff and I'm kind of overwhelmed, but at the same time, there isn't one single item where I was like, oh my god, I absolutely need this. Does that make sense? Like, for example, in like previous years, I was so excited when they did the like preview, and there are things where I was like, oh my god, I definitely have to get this. And I didn't really have that moment this year. I have to say though, I was really in my head over the last couple of weeks. Is that how you say it? Like, I wasn't feeling too well, so maybe that took away from the excitement. I'm not sure. But I don't know. I just didn't really fall in love immediately with anything, which is good, because this way I had to really go through all of the things and kind of think through what I really need, instead of just buying things because they're pretty and I feel like I need them. So maybe that's a good thing, but I don't know. That's just what I found, kind of. I really like the Spy Family cover for some reason, and I actually started watching Spy Family just because of this collab. Because I don't know, I just really like this cover. I won't be getting it because I feel like I'm not like, I really enjoy the anime, but I feel like I don't love it enough to get a cover dedicated to it, if that makes sense. But if you're like a big fan of the anime or just want something that's kind of like inspired by it, I feel like this is a great cover, and I really like the design. Like, I really like the background color, and I like how it's designed on the inside. I like that it's black on the inside, and I kind of like what they did with like the gold and like the characters on the cover. Like, yeah, I really enjoy this. I won't be getting it, but I think it's a really nice design. When I saw this, I was kind of laughing because why did I pronounce this so weird? I don't know. I was when they released the Pam like collab last year, I was like, I wish this was blue. Now it is. Still won't be getting it because I feel like this doesn't really fit my aesthetic this year for some reason. But what I really like about this cover is that it isn't just printed, it's actually like woven. And I feel like that's a nice touch. I also really like the bookmarks. It's actually really nice, but I don't know. I feel like it's a bit much. I feel like I really have to tone things down and get like some calm into my life. So yeah, that's probably not the right choice for that. I'm not sure about like, no, let's not talk about this. Let's talk about the Liberty fabrics. I'm still a big fan of the hollyhocks, but for some reason this doesn't really fit all of my other journaling supplies. Like, for example, I want things that fit my drawer pouch. Initially, I was planning on getting a new drawer pouch that kind of is a little bit more neutral, but I don't really like any of the ones they're currently offering, so I won't. So I want to get a cover that kind of fits the aesthetic of my drawer pouch, and I feel like this doesn't really go with the blue. I know I'm a perfectionist, and things like that probably don't matter, but they matter to me. So yeah, I just couldn't see myself getting this as a cover, but I love this fabric and I got a solution and I'll show you later. So yeah, so a big fan of this. I also like this one, but I feel like it's just a bit too much for me personally. Like, I don't know, there are a lot of flowers. I mean, the hollyhocks obviously also is a lot of flowers, but I don't know, I feel like it's not, I need something a bit simpler, but I still like this fabric and I will be getting something in this fabric, but not a cover. Again, I'll show you later. Sorry if this is like a bit unstructured, but I'm excited. Okay, let's talk about this because I'm not sure what to think about the changes they kind of made for like the Tragen cover. They kind of changed, I think they changed some stuff about the pockets, which is fine, like I don't care. Also the placement of the pen loop, I'm not using this, so I don't care. But what is like the biggest change for me is how they sewed on like the pocket. Initially, this was kind of, should I get my cover? Like, I don't know. This was kind of structured differently. Like now it's kind of sewed on, and initially it was kind of like, I can't describe it, but I don't know. I'm not sure if I like how this looks, basically. I will, maybe I can like insert a picture of how the initial design was when they released it in spring. I definitely prefer that. I feel like they did this to kind of like save on material, which since this is leather is probably a good thing because I mean, why waste material you don't actually need? But on the other hand, I'm not sure if I like the look of this, but like it's probably not that big of a deal. Like, I don't know. I was really hoping they would release this cover in like a different color. They didn't, but what they did was release those Tragen pouches in different colors. Like, so yeah, I don't know. What I'm thinking is that they probably release new Tragen colors in like the 2025 spring release. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm still a big fan of this cover. I'm using it quite a bit and I really enjoy my purchase. So yeah, I really like the color of this cover. I'm not the biggest fan of like the zipper covers, but this color is actually really nice. I'm not sure if this is, yeah, it's new. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. I really like this, especially because like the only is not lonely phrase. I'm just not the biggest fan of like the color combination. I really like the green, but I don't really like the contrasting like band. I don't know, I feel like I'm so picky, I'm sorry. I really like this one, it's just a bit too expensive for me personally. Oh, I also really love this leather cover. I'm usually not the biggest fan of brown, but I feel like this is just such a nice and deep brown color. So yeah, it's really pretty, but it's also really expensive and I'm not able to afford this, or to be honest, I just don't want to afford it. Like, it's just a color, and of course you'll have this for quite some time because it's leather and it's like, it probably would hold up really well, but yeah, I don't know. I don't want to spend that much money on a notebook cover. So yeah, I don't know. Oops, what? Sorry. I'm not too sure about the Mina Perhonen like covers this year. This is cute, but again, it's just a bit too much for me. I feel like with covers like this, I feel like I wouldn't be able to use this the whole year because I would get like not bored of it, but just like I couldn't look at it anymore after some time. It's very pretty, but I feel like not for longer than a couple of months, if that makes sense. So yeah, I like that they're not doing the pieces collection for like a lottery sale anymore. Kind of just in case you want to get one of those, and I feel like it's kind of like hard to get if it's like in a lottery sale. So yeah, I don't know. Not sure if that's a good thing, but I thought it is. So yeah, and then we have a lot of covers from last year. Don't really have much to say about those. Okay, let's talk about the A5 covers. I'm not sure if I like the colors of like the color series for the A5 this year. I didn't really like the ones last year either, though, so in the end I got this one. I will be getting one of those this year, but initially I was like, do I really like this? But with like what I'm planning on doing, I think I like it. So yeah. And then again, this one is just too much for me. This is cute, but also it's a lot. I don't really know what this is inspired by, so I don't know, it's cool, but like I don't know like was this inspired by a song or like a book? I'm not sure. Still, this is really nice. Also, the Paddington one, very cute. I think I prefer the A5 over the A6 one, just because of the color, but again, I don't really feel like I want to get one of those. So yeah, they also have this Liberty Fabrics one again. I'm not sure if this was released in 2024 or even in, no, I think this was a 2024 release actually. So yeah, again, the Hollyhocks is so pretty, but I won't be getting a cover in this fabric. I will be getting something else. I'll show you in a second. So yeah, what else? Those are kind of the same as the A6 ones. Okay, so let's move on to, I mean, maybe let's quickly talk about the hon. I won't be getting one of those because I'm an avec girly and I just can't stay in the same book for a whole year. But I kind of like this design. Like, it's cute. I didn't really like this too much initially, but then I saw the live stream and then I was like, well, this is actually pretty cute. But again, won't be getting the hon. So yeah, other than that, I'm not the biggest fan of the designs, to be honest. Like, again, I'm picky. So yeah, that's that. Okay, let's talk about the weeks. I really like the colors they came out with this year. Like, I really like this gray. The blue is also really nice. I like this dark blue. I love this like pistachio green. Like, yeah, they're all really pretty, but my absolute favorite weeks is this one. I won't be getting a hobonichi weeks for next year because I don't know, I'm just not, I just can't, like, okay, the hobonichi weeks is basically what got me started with, like, or what got me into hobonichi, but I can't really get back into it for some reason. Like, I'm always missing my vertical weekly and like the hobonichi cousin. So yeah, but this one is actually very pretty and it also comes with like a pencil board. Wait, let me show you this picture. This is the pencil board it comes with, and like, if this isn't the prettiest thing ever, like, I don't know what is. Like, I absolutely like this one. So yeah. And then I don't know what else to talk about, to be honest. Like, what's this? I never looked at this. I'm seeing this for the first time. Oh, it's one of those mother inspired ones. Yeah, so okay. I won't talk more about the hobonichi weeks because I won't be getting one again, but yeah, that's that. Okay, let's quickly talk about the week's covers. Well, actually, it's not, because I don't really care about those. Because again, I won't be getting the hobonichi weeks. Okay, let's just quickly talk about the 5-year techo because I will be getting a 5-year journal next year. I was thinking about this for quite some time and I feel like 2025 is a good year to start. Like, I don't know, so I will be doing that. I was kind of struggling when it came to choosing a cover because initially I thought I would go for the gift set, but after thinking about this a little bit more, I just kind of feel like this isn't really the best choice for the 5-year journal because this cover is just very light and I really like the texture of the fabric because it's kind of this linen-y material and I like the embroidery, but like I feel like I don't love it enough to spend that much money on it. I love that the gift set comes with like a pencil board and this box, but yeah, I won't be getting this because again, it's just like, I don't know, I feel like I wouldn't enjoy this cover for 5 years and I feel like I should enjoy it that long. So yeah, also, I kind of feel like those things, like, I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. Is this a pig and this is a rabbit or something? I feel like they look a little bit creepy and I'll probably keep this on my bedside table and I don't think I want those things to stab me the whole night. So yeah, I don't know. I won't be getting the gift set, but I feel like it's a really thought out like product overall. So I'm still a big fan of this, but I just feel like for me personally, it's just not the right choice because I will be taking this book everywhere with me. I mean, when I'm at home, it'll obviously stay like on my nightstand, but when I'm like visiting my parents and stuff, I'll be taking this book with me and you can't put a cover on there. Like, I just feel like that's not a good idea. So yeah, I'm sorry, I'm kind of losing my voice a little bit. So yeah, let's just quickly talk about the like other covers. I'm just not a big fan of any of those. I kind of like this because I feel like this jeans fabric would age very well over like those 5 years you'll be using it, but it's very expensive again and I'm like, I don't know. I feel like this is a reasonable price if you're actually using it for like 5 years, but I don't know. I decided to go with something else in the end and we'll talk about that now. Okay, so this is my favorites list. Those are the things I'm kind of thinking about getting, or those are the things I'm planning on getting. And yeah, maybe let's start with the 5-year techo. Because what I decided to do was just go for this simple, like natural leather cover because again, it's leather and I'm like, I don't know, I'm kind of skeptical, but at the same time, since I will be using this for a long time and I feel like this is a really thought through purchase, I think it's okay. And I don't know, I just feel like this was the best choice for me personally because it's simple, it's like it will change over the years, which I love because it's also kind of the idea of the 5-year techo in my opinion. And I don't know, I really like this and I feel like the price point isn't too bad for a leather cover. So I will be going for this cover and I really like my choice there, to be honest. Like I feel pretty good about this. Then I will obviously get the hobonichi cousin avec. Again, I just can't go for like the full book cousin. Like I can't stay in the same notebook over like the span of a whole year. And I always feel like getting the avec is kind of just helpful to have this fresh start in like the middle of the year. So yeah, that's it. And then for my cover choice, I was kind of like, I was struggling a bit, but I decided to go for this cover in the end. Okay, let's talk about this a little bit, because what I was kind of struggling with is that I still love my hobonichi Tragen cover a lot, and I know I will be switching back into that cover throughout the year. So I will be starting the year in a new cover just to kind of have a fresh start, but I know I will be moving back into my Tragen cover at some point. And because of that, I just didn't want to get a cover that's too expensive, and just wanted to get something kind of simple. And also I want to get one of those like pen cases, and therefore I had to go with a cover that kind of worked with like the design I chose. So in the end I ended up with this colors cover, and I think this is actually a pretty good choice because again it's not too expensive, and I always like to get one of those to store my avec at the end of the year, because since I'm having the year in 2 books, I kind of like storing them in a cover at the end of the year just to keep them together, if that makes sense. So I won't just be buying this to use a couple of months, but it will actually have a purpose after that when I'm back in my Tragen cover. So yeah, that's basically my cover choice. And then again, I will be getting one of those, like, what are they calling this? Komodo flat pen cases. And I will be going for this Limati Fabrics one because I really like the fabric, but I just didn't like it on like this big surface that like the A5 cover is. And what really got me was this picture where they kind of put it on the like Atelier Sky colors cover, I think is it called. So yeah, that's kind of the combination I'll go for because I feel like this works pretty well together. And yeah, I feel like this way I kind of have something similar to the Tragen cover without using the Tragen cover, because again, I just feel like I need to switch things up every now and then to keep things exciting and to kind of stimulate my autistic brain a little bit. So yeah, that's pretty much my choice. And also, when I'm not using this cover anymore, I can put this like pen case on the A6 5-year techo, which I feel like is also very useful. So I'll still have a use for this pen case when I'm not using this like cover anymore and when I'm back in my Tragen, if that makes sense. So yeah, I hope you can, like, I feel like you can definitely tell that I thought this through quite a bit. Maybe I overthought it a bit, to be honest, but I don't know. I'm getting very excited now, to be honest. So yeah. Okay, let's talk about the accessories I'm planning on getting. First, I will be getting this Steppo like pouch. Okay, now my dad started mowing the lawn. I'm currently at my parents' house, so I hope you can't hear that. So where was I? I don't know. I will be getting this. I just love this fabric so much, and I feel like this could be very pretty in my living room. And I have this like journaling card where I have all of my journaling supplies, and why am I out of breath? Sorry. And I just feel like this would look really pretty in there. And I do have a journaling pouch. I have this like pouch I made myself that's pretty similar to the Phonics pouch, but I feel like this pouch is just a big black hole and it's just kind of annoying. So I really like the idea of being able to organize everything in here. So yeah, this is one of the accessories I'll be getting, and I feel like this is actually the thing I'm most excited about. So yeah. I'm also thinking about getting one of those A6 notebooks with like this Denali design. I just really like this picture. I wouldn't want it on a cover probably, but I don't know, I kind of want something with this. So I'll probably get the A6 notebook. And what I like to do with those is just keep them as a stream of consciousness journal. Like I always have this little journal where I just dump all of the stuff that's going on in my brain kind of. And yeah, I will be getting one of those for 2025 too, because I feel like I really need this space that I don't really share online to just dump things. So yeah, that's what I'm planning on using this for. And then when it comes to pencil boards, I was pretty set on this one in the A5, to be honest, and I still really love this one, but I was watching the live stream yesterday and they were showing this one, like this A5 one in the live stream, and I kind of fell in love. So now I'm a little bit indecisive, to be honest. Like, I'm not sure which one I'll go for in the end. Maybe I'll just get both, but it kind of seems a little bit unnecessary, to be honest. I usually try to keep one pencil board for the whole year because usually I'll just archive them with my book after that time period, because since I'm using waterproof fountain pen ink, they always look absolutely horrible after like that year. But I don't feel like I should use two pencil boards for like 1 year. Like, I'm not sure. We'll see what I do. Maybe I'll just get this one as a backup. I'm not sure yet, but I think I'll go for this one and then not get the other one. We'll see. All right, I'll obviously also get a cover and cover because they always end up not looking too great after some time. And yeah, I'm not sure if I still have one that's looking good, so I will be getting a new one. I also will be getting another one of those hobonichi photo albums because I'm using those to store my TCMC stickers, and the two I have are full. So yeah. What I'll also be getting are a couple of those rivet bands because I absolutely love those, and you can't really get them from like any of the European retailers actually. Like, usually I would just get them when I think I need them, but you can't really get them here in Europe. So instead I will be getting a couple of backups. I haven't really quite decided which colors yet, but yeah, we'll see. But since the hobonichi store is actually the only place I get those, or I can get those, I'll get a couple just in case, because again, I absolutely love those. And then those three things aren't for me. I got my mom hooked on hobonichi last year, so she wants a new hobonichi weeks for 2025 too, and then she also decided to go for the 𝚎𝚟𝚎𝚘𝚘 cover and then also get a new clear cover and cover for the weeks. And I feel like this is just such a nice combination. Like, again, I absolutely love this hobonichi weeks, and I obviously also love the 𝚎𝚘𝚘 cover, and I feel like she'll be very happy with her selection. At least I hope so, but I'm pretty sure she will be. So yeah, I think that's actually it. I hope this video wasn't too long because I feel like I was kind of talking a bit too much, but yeah. Wait, let's quickly talk about those, because what I also really like is the store exclusive this year. I like the pen. Yellow is my favorite color, so I'm not mad about this. And I feel like this is a really useful exclusive, those A6 notebooks. The only thing I wish they didn't do was making them a 5mm grid instead of the usual 3.7 or 4mm. So yeah, I'm kind of sad about that because I just love the smaller grid size, but it's fine. Like, it's obviously free, so I won't complain about it. And I love the cover designs, and I'm excited to see which ones I'll get. I should get 2 books. For those of you who don't know, you can pretty much just check which like store exclusive you'll get with the books you're planning on getting. Like, for example, the eligible books for the notebook is the original, the cousin, the avec, the English planner, 5-year techo, and the hon. And for the ballpoint pen, the eligible books are the original, cousin, avec, the planner, the day free, the hon, and the weeks. So yeah, just in case you didn't know that, you can check this on their website. And yeah, I'm really excited about this. I feel like my favorites are those two. I'm not sure why. I also kind of like this. this is also nice. Again, I won't be mad about any of them because it's obviously a really useful gift and it's free, so I feel like we shouldn't complain. All right, and I think now that's actually it. I, of course, hope you've enjoyed watching. Like, again, I feel like this video was a bit messy, but I just have to get back to, like, filming properly, I feel like. So I hope you're not mad about it or anything. I hope you've enjoyed watching. Please, please, please let me know in the comments down below what you're planning on getting, or maybe even what you purchased, because again, this video will be up after September 1st. So some of you probably already ordered their things, and I'm so excited to hear your thoughts about the 2025 lineup. I'm really excited it's finally hobonichi season again. I can't believe it's already September. Like, I mean, it's not yet, but it's almost September. Like, it's just unbelievable to me. I feel like this year went by so quickly, and I'm excited for 2025, even though we still have a couple of months left in 2024. So yeah, again, let me know your thoughts in the comments. I hope you've enjoyed watching. Take care. I hope to see you in the next video, and goodbye.